Aquinas College is hosting a series of intellectual programs to celebrate the 2025 Jubilee Year of Hope. And it's starting this week. Alicia Cordova, she's the president of Aquinas College. Big deal. Joining us right here on the couch this morning. Good morning, President.
Good morning.
I just wanted to call somebody president on the couch.
I love that.
Alicia, I'm glad you're here. Let's talk about Jubilee's Year of Hope and what that means.
Correct. Well, it's the church's way of renewal, rebirth, grace. The church has been doing it since the 14th century. But we have a special one this year that the Pope Francis decided we want to focus on hope.
So that really is the focus. I noticed that every single one of these talks, these seminars that are coming up, are all based on that one concept of hope. And let's talk about why Aquinas College has decided to be a part of this.
Well, when you're asked by the bishop, you say you'll be a part of it. So he specifically asked, Bishop David Wachowiak asked that we be a part, the intellectual heart of the church is what Catholic higher education is all about.
Wow.
So we said, absolutely, we'll be a part of the year.
Kind of hard to say no. Huh?
Correct. And actually, it is what we do.
It is what you do anyway, right? Yeah. So how are we participating? Obviously, we have on the 30th, I think the first one's coming up, right?
Correct. Well, actually, that's our second.
Is it the second one?
It's our second.
Oh, I missed one. I'm so sorry.
No, but that's okay. It's actually recorded, and it's on our website.
Oh, it
so
is?
You can go look at it. It actually gave the historical background, so it's actually very interesting.
All those questions about Jubilee Year of Hope and all of that.
Correct, and literally she took it all the way back to where it came from, so it was actually a really great conversation.
That's something I'm going to want to check out then. Yeah,
indeed,
that's very good. It's a good place to start.
Correct,
right?
correct, yes.
What's happening on the 30th?
Well, John Panero, who works at Acton Institute, he was a former professor at Aquinas College, will be talking about economics and this concept of hope and the faith.
So economics and hope, and as you see, there's a list here where we're going to tie a lot of things into hope.
Correct.
How many more do we have coming after the 30th?
At least one per month.
Okay.
A couple of them have a little extra special things, like this one. We had 2 in the month of January, hence why it got you a little bit off.
That's what got me.
That's what got me.
And these are open to the public?
They are indeed. They're at Donnelly Center on the campus. So pretty much every Thursday, the second Thursday, whatever week was best for the speakers, it's on the website, all those dates as you were showing on the screen. And then there are a few others interjected through. Again, the Aquinas is a spot for the church, actually even to do some masses and penance services. So,
okay. Now, so I say open to the public. Do you have to be Catholic? Do you have to be faith-based? Can anyone come to these?
Anyone. Literally, it's a year of hope for all people.
For all people. And what should people expect when they come to this? How long are each of these? I mean, are all of them kind of different?
They're all very different. The talks themselves are usually about an hour. We're good at making sure. Beginning, end, and with plenty of time for questions, because normally when people speak of these topics, there's lots of questions that come out from the group. But there's some different things. The masses and connected with some talks. There's also receptions, so everyone's a little bit different.
And it seems like there's a lot going on around this Jubilee year.
There are, yes.
Quite a few events to hit to, and this one we definitely want to bring your attention to, these intellectual programs, this great series, this talk series, all based around hope. What do you hope? What do you hope people walk away from? A better instilled sense of hope?
Yes, a little bit more about how the church thinks about it, and just something different to give us a little bit of positivity. When you have that word hope, it's like, what else is there? Because we often see a lot of negative things going out there. This is a place to go, what new? What are these things that have been happening, and how can we think things in a new way?
I love it. Let's get people there. 12 different dates. Is that what I'm hearing? My goodness, you guys are doing this all year long.
All year.
Aquinas College right there on the campus. Start times, as you heard, usually around 7, free to the public. Here's where you get the information and that awesome video that I'll be checking out later. Aquinas.edu/Jubilee. Thank you so much for the time this morning.
Oh, thank you very much for having me.
We'll be right back.